Hello, I'm back off furlough. COVID can't keep me down. Remember pre-season? I got these two little rascals to do league predictions and they hated every single second of it. This is going to be like a car crash in a clown car. You want to look away but at the same time, you just can't. It's the lower league look. It's the lower league look. It's the lower league look. It's the lower league look.
Anyway,
It's bad.
It's bad. Are we doing a clap? I don't think we need to do a clap. It doesn't sound good down here.
It doesn't sound as good in your basement.
It
Not
doesn't,
at
does
all.
it? Do you know what I might do? Could you hear that?
Clicks.
Yeah, I had wet fingers because I just got out of the shower. Was that a nice click?
That was a good click.
That was a good click. Felt quite therapeutic, didn't it? We're back. That was Linda.
We're here. It was good to hear Linda's voice again.
It was. Linda's off furlough. We put her on furlough for about 6 months.
Harry McCurdy put her off.
Do you know what? Harry McCurdy was a phenomenal interview for us, but really, really messed us up because we both we thought it were going to do well. Let's be honest. We were like, this is going to do really well.
It did do really well.
Yeah, we didn't think it'd do that well.
It didn't. But what was really good was up in Scotland. It got in the paper.
There we are. Front page and
back page.
back page. Article about our interview.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So your copy's still here as well.
Coming up in a few weeks, so I'll get that. We'll
Amazing.
sort out how I can get it.
You will.
So Harry kind of look. I think we came out of that with like a brand newfound appreciation for Harry McCurdy because we thought he were a wanker going into it, which I think every fan did.
Yeah.
And we still speak to him to this day. We still get
funny,
weird pictures,
Weird selfies.
But it kind of messed us up because we went, yeah, this is great. What do we do now?
And we've not recorded since.
We haven't because, we've done the 606 every week, which has skyrocketed. Like 606 has been class, hasn't it? We've had some really good ones.
Had so much fun this season in the 606. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to getting into it again next season now. Again, it's finished. And there's been Sundays without it. And I'm like...
Yeah.
As tiring as it is at the end of a 606, it's like, I want to do it again.
It's not even as tiring as it is at the end of a 606. It's as tiring as it is at the end of the season. Like, the season's technically not over for me right now. No offense, but
yeah,
I'm knackered. Like, genuinely, I'm tired. I'm pissed off. Obviously, everybody wants to be involved in the playoffs or a promotion hunt, but I want it to be over. Today I got sent an email about seats for the ground for the final because they have to obviously plan. It's got to be planned at least a week in advance.
They need to allocate them.
Yeah. And I'm sat there and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to. I'm tempting fate. I don't want to do this.
Don't look at it.
Yeah, but I had to. They've got to be in and submitted by tomorrow. And then but after I've done my seat thing, I'm then on Wembley's website looking at view from my seat, like checking, like, oh, that'd be a good. And then I'm like, why am I doing this? We've got a 1-0 lead going into Carlisle.
Yeah, it's a slender one. Still, we've seen bigger leads overturned.
Mate, well, have you seen the Peterborough score?
No.
As it stands right now, obviously Peterborough first leg 4-0. It's currently 2-0 Chef Wednesday coming to half time.
It's anything can happen in the playoffs. It's a funny old time.
Even though
it was 2-1 nils, I still think anything can happen in these two games.
The two losing sides could still be the two in the final and no one at Baton Island.
Yep.
We've got to go to Carlisle. We've not won at Carlisle since 1985. I think we've lost 8 out of the last 9, and we've only scored one goal in that 9.
That's a horrible one. And Salford have got to go to Stockport. Salford's away form. Have they not been? Is it their away form?
Their away form.
Their away form is good, isn't it? Yeah, it's their away form that's good. So
the Edgeley Park full.
Packed
in a playoff. It's going to be. Yeah. So
it's gonna be good.
The thing I'll say about Carlisle is they weren't that good. They really weren't. You watched the game, didn't you? We won 1-0. Carlisle could have got back into it and got a draw, but we managed that game I think
Bradford's game management was fantastic. The only thing that I would argue is I think someone said this in the group chat was when you're in a playoff, you don't want to manage the game.
Yeah.
You want to score 2. You want to score 3.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I would say. But anyway, that's not what we're here for today, are we?
But it was nice to have a little catch up.
Yeah, we are here to discuss the one thing that me and you both hate.
Yeah.
Or me mainly.
You hate more than me. I think they're funny, but I hate doing them at the same time.
League predictions. I held out as long as I could, not doing one. I was refusing, and then everyone went, "Oh, you just need to make a video on it." So we went, "Well, do you know what we'll do? We'll do our league predictions, and we'll release them when the season's finished, so we can see how bad they were."
Yeah.
I think they're pretty bad.
They are. So what we've got is I've made some little graphics, Grant. I'm going to bring them up on screen now. So here's the first one. This is basically. There we are. Looking all smexy.
Me as donkey.
And when you see your results, you'll think it's very apt.
And you as a gimp.
And he's again. Do you remember me buying that in lockdown?
I remember that.
So bizarre. That's the thinnest I've been in years.
I was going to say, you can tell that's like right at the start of COVID, before you started drinking and eating loads.
Yeah, that was like before the major sessions. That was before we discovered Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
This was just quiz night, lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see on the left is your table, on the right is mine. These are the actual places that every team finished. Okay, so I'm going to knock that off the screen because first up is Grant. Grant, well, actually, we both recorded a video. I've lost my video, but I have a note on my phone, which is it's got dates and it's showing it's been modified. It's properly done. You can see it's not been edited since the day, 28th of July. Grant did his the night before the season. That's how long he held out for. We're going to watch Grant's video. And we're going to see
so much has changed since then.
There's one line, Grant. So there was one line I picked out of yours when I skipped through. I went to a certain team, and you know the line. And we're going to pause this as it goes on because there's bits we're going to have to pick out of this. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Grant's predictions.
This is going to be awful. This is going to be so bad.
The old logo.
I even put a cheesy countdown in here.
You proper went for it, didn't you?
I think I have hair in this as well.
Yeah, I think you do. Let's bring this up. Let's have a look. I'm quite excited for this.
Let's get a dance.
I've not watched this. I've just seen your end result, and then I've skipped to one team.
I'm not excited at all. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Got his tenants.
It's Friday. It's season's eve.
What is a pool?
And I've given in to fucking peer pressure. You guys aren't seeing this video until the very, very end of the season. So I'm going to look like a royal cunt here. Because you know what the table is. I don't.
Grant, we've stopped doing that in the time you've recorded this.
Yeah, but keep in mind, you can see there I've obviously been drinking for about 3 or 4 straight hours.
Not only that, you don't even have a desk there. You are sat at your kitchen table.
Sitting at my dining room table.
Can we just make one point? What were we thinking with that logo? Fucking patient. That is awful.
It's terrible. Also, look at the headset. So I'm wearing the headset and recording off the headset mic.
We had new microphones at that point. You just hadn't set yours up.
I didn't have it set up. Because again, I've not got my space station.
Right, well, here we go.
So, anyone watching this, give you a bit of context. I fucking hate league prediction tables because everyone gets them so far fucking wrong. I do like laughing at them though, because when I see people putting Hartlepool 20th, 21st relegation spots, I laugh. When people go, "Oh,
fucking pause! Pause! Can we just analyse that line, Grant? When I see people putting Hartlepool 19th, 20th,
can you move it forward 2 seconds? Because I look.
Yeah, but that's Grant. That's how you looked when that second Dom Telford goal went in. What? So, Grant, tell us about that line. How do you feel now looking back? Now you've said that line.
Are we mathematically safe yet?
You are mathematically safe in the National League. But you
why
are joint.
That's why I'm
bottom
repping
in
an Oldham. That's why I'm repping an Oldham top today.
You're joint bottom in the National
Yeah.
League as well. That's correct. You do look scared.
They're going to do really well. I go, nah, they're not. They're going to do shite. Colchester aren't finishing in the fucking playoffs. Do you know what I mean? Not that I've seen anyone put Colchester in the playoffs, but that's the sort of shit you see in these sort of things. Liam's been going, oh, you've got to do one, you've got to do one. Brandon's been going, oh, do one, right? I'm like, fuck off, right? Cap did one. Yeah. Then you've seen the boy out of League 2 Central do one. I'm like, no, come on, it's no right. And then the boys at this other podcast, this Division 3, Division 4 podcast, they've done this a shite as well. So I'm going to make one that's equally shite, probably the most shite that you've ever seen. In fact, I think
at least I've
this should be a
acknowledged
drinking game. Anytime I say shite or swear, drink. If I make a really shite prediction, drink. If Hartlepool have been relegated, down your drink. I'll be drinking my drink at that time.
Oh, no.
Stockport have won the league, down your drink even more, because it's going to be fucking unbearable if those cunts fucking have won the league. Or if those cunts Bradford have done it as well. Chew will never shut up, man.
Fuck me, I'll take the playoffs.
Right.
Though.
Hope you like my countdown as well. I thought I'd put a wee countdown in this. I didn't do a clap. Clap.
You got a clap.
Right, so.
It sounded good as well.
You did.
1 to 24 prediction league. This is going to be awful. Right. Awful. Also, you can tell my setup here. I'm not used to doing this sort of stuff. This is always done by Liam. So, yeah, sorry about the really, really horrific editing that's going into this. Or lack of anything. Here we go. Right.
It's a fucking Excel spreadsheet. It's an Excel spreadsheet.
It's not even Excel, it's Google Sheets.
Mate, do you know the worst part about it? I've spotted your mistake. Why the fuck is the 5 playoff places?
It's how long it takes me to spot it.
Oh no.
It takes me ages.
Here's why. Spreadsheet that I'm doing it on.
What the?
I'm
Mansfield will be
basing this
delighted.
off absolutely nothing.
How bad is this
here
so
we
far?
go. I'm going to try and put teams where I think they might finish first, then I'm going to squeeze others in. This is going to show how little I know about League Two, and fuck knows why I'm doing a League Two podcast. There's also not a drinking game. There's a challenge that we're doing to this. So whoever gets the most wrong has to do a forfeit. I don't know the exact way that we're working it, but there's a forfeit involved in this. I don't know what the forfeit will be. I think that's undecided. I'll speak to Liam after. Right. I'm going to start off with champions. As much as I've said I don't want them to be champions, I think they will be champions. So I'm going to move Stockport up to the top. I think challenge.
Grant,
Yes.
are you clicking and dragging?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's going to take hours.
Well, it takes about 17 minutes.
He went into Stockport last season. They were sitting 8th. In fact, were they even 8th? I think they were outside the playoff. They were outside the playoff spots. It might be 8th, actually. It's first, and then it goes to 7th, doesn't it? Yeah, second, 7th. I think they were outside the playoffs when Challoner came in. They were looking down and out. I don't think they would have made it. They would have gotten into the playoffs for sure. Would they win the league? No. I think they've got a good enough squad to go and win this league overall. So yeah, I'm going to stick Stockport up the very, very top.
It's not the worst shout, was it?
Other things I think are almost a dead certain for me is I'm putting Harrogate rock bottom. I think Harrogate are going to have a low points score. They kick off the season against Swindon tomorrow. I've got Harrogate. I've got Swindon -1 on that, and I think that's 5.
Did that not end up 3-0?
Let's have a wee look. Let's see.
It was 3-0 Harrogate.
Is it mean?
Yes, he did.
It was 3-0 Harrogate.
See, your coupon was 4-0 Harrogate in the end.
It's going to make me look like a cunt, innit? Logging into the phone to see what I got here.
Even checking my bets.
It's not letting me log in. Fucking Bet365, huh? Bet responsibly. I get decent odds anyway. In fact, see, there's my pictures. 13-5. Swindon -1. I think I could have went to -2. And
Definitely couldn't.
even then, I think that's generous to Harrogate. I think they're going to be rank rotten this season. Down there with them, Rochdale.
Right.
Don't fucking rate Rochdale. Sorry, Rochdale fans. I
Sorry,
think they'll be down there. Other things I'm going to squeeze people in first where I think they might go, and then there's probably going to be a bit of jiggery pokery about the place. I'm a Hartlepool fan, obviously, so I actually don't think we're going to do too bad this season. I've said throughout, I think we're going to be 9th to 12th in these kind of lower
So
of the
bad.
upper half of mid-table,
Down.
and maybe just
Down.
missing out in the playoffs.
Down.
It's Fires in
Down.
11th for now.
Down.
In fact, no, do you know what? Fires 10th for now.
Down.
This is going to be subject to change depending who I fit in where.
Down.
Who else does he struggling this season? I think Crew are really going to struggle this season. My dog's going to kick off in a second. I think Doncaster are in for a shock. I think they're going to be
That's
in
fair.
mid-table.
That's fucking generous.
Who
Very
else? I think where's Gillingham? I think Gillingham are going to be all right. Sorry, Gills in the blood, guys. As much as we love you, I don't see he's doing great, but I see he's doing better than Doncaster.
They'd have taken that.
Yeah, else
I
am I
definitely would have took that, especially in the first half of the
AFC
season as well.
Wimbledon. Here they are. Do you know what? I think AFC Wimbledon will be in these kind of in and about the mix of the playoffs. I think they will do better than these two, and certainly better than Crew, who I think are going to have an absolute shiter of a season. Sutton, they're an interesting one for me. They came up, and I think Sutton were a very difficult team to play against. I had a real good run last season. They got into the playoffs in that area, thereabouts, and then fell off. I actually think the wheels are going to fall off them a wee bit this season. I think they're going to be down there. I don't think they're going to be in trouble. I think they're going to be down at the bottom end of the table. I know I'm concentrating more on the bottom half just now. I'm going to do who else I think is going to be up there. Right, let me see. Who else do I think is going to be challenging up the top? I think Bradford are going to be challenging. As much as it pains me to say this about this other dick that presents this for me, Liam, he's going to be laughing right now. I think they're going to get autos. Will they come second? I don't know. I'm putting them in third now. To see.
You put no thought into this at all before, did you?
I've got.
This is
It's
a
all
ringing
for
session.
playoff team.
Total
They've
Wiggins edition.
consolidated this pre-season so far. Why have I got fucking 4 playoff spots here?
You got 5.
This is me just noticing this.
5.
I've got 5 playoff spots. Fuck me. Jesus. Right. How do I know fill this? Make it white. There we go. I'm just going to make it white. You can all fucking laugh at this now. Told you I'd make a cunt of it.
Right, that's 4 C-bombs.
Good done when I'm filling the playoffs. I notice I've got 5 playoff spots. I've done this rigorously. And why am I talking to my microphone? I'm talking to you guys here, not my microphone.
I do that.
Oh, there we go. The
Who
microphone's
else
in.
thinks to be in and about the
That is.
playoffs? Yes, it's thrown me off. Playoffs. Northampton. I think they'll be up in 4th again. Arguably going to throw it again at the last game of the season. I say throw it. They didn't throw it. Scunny threw it for them.
Oh,
They
no.
were youths.
No, they did it. They didn't.
Against Bradford. And Bristol scored 7. Northampton didn't score 4 in their last game of the season. Oh well. Will they make it to the playoffs? Who knows? Right.
So close. By the way, close to saying that we've got the last game of the season as well.
Yeah.
Mansfield. Bit of an enigma, aren't they? Will Mansfield get autos? Will Mansfield get playoffs? On that basis, they're moving down. They're moving down. In the same sort of kettle. I think in the same sort of way as Bradford.
What have I done?
Bradford are potentially a playoffs team. Really depends how they gel.
What have I done?
No doubting Hughes will have them playing decent football. How will they do? I can't see Mansfield not finishing in the autos. Fire them in second.
Fucking knee slides. Wah!
I'll do that now. Let's see.
I think it's look at the start of the season. It's not a bad first top three, is it?
And you know what? Teams that you've still got to place that you think could be up there.
Oh no, I'm going to put Swindon in the playoffs. I'm going to put Swindon in the playoffs.
Orient potentially as well. You've got some good teams that are sitting there. Do I think?
Don't do it, Grant. Don't do it. Don't do it.
These four will all finish above. I'll tell you who fucking won't. Newport.
Fucking yay!
Newport. Well, I've lost Dom Telford. They've bought big lazy bastard Omar Bogle.
Who's the fourth top goal scorer this season?
Yeah.
Maybe down in 16th. Here we go.
I don't think I was that far off with that, though.
Tranmere. They're a funny one. I've said consistently that I think they've been the biggest bottle jobs in the league last season.
Yeah.
The wheels fell off them. They were in autos. They went down. Big Neil Byrne at the back. Yeah, solid.
He lasted half a season, didn't he?
Well, they consistently do well.
He did.
I'm going to say, no consistent enough. Orient, Wellens, playoffs.
Ooh.
I've said I've been surprised, but looking into what Orient have done a little bit more, I think they could get in the playoffs.
They can get the playoffs.
I thought I put them a lot lower than that.
You might move them yet. You might move them yet.
I know. I'm pissed, you can tell here.
Will they get playoffs? Will they just miss? Will Swindon get playoffs?
You can tell you're pissed because your hair gets messier and messier without you touching it when you drink. You haven't touched it. It's worse than what it was.
That's why I shaved it.
Right.
What have I done? I moved everyone back up.
4th, 5th and 6th.
You're putting Swindon in at 7th?
I think Swindon are going to sneak it. McCurdy, sneak it. Bang. The last game of the season. Gets the...
Grant, at this point we knew he was leaving.
No. So I just said, I think they'll McCurdy sneak it.
No, you
last
said
game of the season.
No, you went, I think they'll sneak it. McCurdy, bang, last game of the season.
Same sort of style.
No, it's McCurdy. We knew he was leaving at this point.
We did.
What the fuck?
Went to the playoffs.
Happens when you let me go on a Friday night.
Happy days. Gets through. Play Salford. Beat Salford comfortably. Fuck Manchester United to get in the final. Penalty shootout. I said this in the Swindon podcast. Last game of the season. Playoff final. They get there. Penalties. It's going to be poetic, isn't it? McCurdy's going to get the penalty, the last penalty.
He didn't.
It's going to come down.
It was deadline day he left.
To put them up.
No, but we knew.
Bosh! He Panenkas it. And he goes in. There we go.
We knew he was leaving, though. Like, he didn't.
It wasn't.
He hadn't.
It wasn't 100% set, though, was it?
We knew he wasn't going to. We knew Hibs were going to put in for him. We knew Hibs were in for him at this point. We were having those talks. So, but the thing is, do you know the worst part about this? And that's why I'm quite glad my video's lost. And even though like, my video, I just read out.
You probably said the same.
No, I didn't. I just said, I think this team will do all right. I think this team will do all right. You've named scenarios here.
Oh, yeah.
Swindon, they're going to smash Salford in playoffs comfortably. Go to the playoff final. It's going to go to penalties. Poetic. McCurdy, last penalty. Panenka. What the fuck?
Do you know the worst thing? They wouldn't even played Salford in the way they've got the playoffs laid out.
That's a very good point. Grant has restructured the playoff format. Oh, fuck me.
This is glorious. I'm glad we can laugh at my expense.
He was laughing at the end of the last one because he missed the penalty. This one he's laughing because he's Panenka, the keeper, made him look like a right dick. There we go. That's how I'm predicting it's going to go. 8th, Walsall. Unless Walsall pish anymore. Walsall here.
Get out of here.
That means I think
What have we done
Crawley
with
are finishing
Stevenage?
14th, though. And Grimsby. Ugh.
What have we done with Stevenage?
Hmm.
What have we done with
I have to
Stevenage?
move a few down.
It a balls up, apparently.
Massive
See, this is
balls
where I
up.
think I should have kept Hartlepool 11th. Yeah, I'm going to move all these teams down one spot
Right, hang on.
and put Crawley.
Can we just appreciate what you've just done there?
Yep.
You had 8th as a playoff spot, right? And you put Hartlepool one place outside of it. Then you got rid of the 8th playoff spot, which put them 2 places outside of it. Then you've moved them all down, which has put 3 places. So your faith in Hartlepool in 13 minutes has gone from just outside the playoffs to comfortably mid-table.
Mid-table.
Yeah, and
I mean, I
still
said 9th to 12th, didn't I?
you're still miles out.
Crawley in here.
Oh, you're putting Crawley 9th.
I think signing a player such as Dom Telford, Kevin Betsy in as a manager from what he'd done at Arsenal, how he works with young players.
Oh no. Oh no.
I can't see them not doing well.
Oh no.
So I'm
Oh,
going
no.
Crawley to finish 9th.
And there's the TikTok. There is the TikTok. I didn't know that quote was in there. Oh yeah, and Kevin Betsy. I can't see them not doing well.
It's so bad.
I like how you've said what he does with little players. Kevin Betsy was with academy. He wasn't with little players.
Young players, I said. I said
No,
young
you-
players.
No, you said little.
Rewind that. I said young players.
I'm sure you said little. Right, let's have a look. Here we go.
Such as Dom Telford, Kevin Betsy in as a manager from what he'd done at Arsenal, how he works with young players.
Oh, you said young. Sorry, I thought you said little.
I can't see them not
you.
doing well.
Dom Telford's 27 or something.
So I'm going Crawley.
Young players in
finish
general. They signed a lot of young players.
Yeah,
On
YouTubers.
Just
YouTubers.
miss out in the playoffs. By the way, when I'm saying these teams are down here, I see the top 12 all vying for these positions in the playoffs, these 4, not 5 positions like they do in the playoffs. Can't help.
Wrong.
It's been a long week. Aye, that's what I'm going to say. So there we're there. Right. Rest of the positions, who else is going to do shite this season? For shits and giggles, there's no other feeling but the fact that I think it's a shite. Carlisle. I've just gone down there.
And now you've
I've got
deleted
to
them and
remove
called
them off.
1111.
Here we go.
I'm sorry,
Carlisle.
Chris Taylor.
22nd. Relegation battle. Don't think they'll do well. Fuck 'em. I don't care if we get any backlash from this. We won't. But hey-ho. Other ones that are going to make up this bottom load. Colchester. Here. Barrow. And mainly I think they'll finish. They won't be in a relegation fight. I like Pete Wild. I think Pete Wild's alright. Stevenage. Do you know what I've said? I don't think Stevenage are going to be in trouble. I think they'll finish in an alright position. I think 15th. I don't think they'll be anywhere near trouble this year. Then Grimsby coming up from the National League, consolidating their place in the Football League, back in the 18th. I think they'll do all right. So here we go. Champions, Stockport, Autos, Mansfield and Bradford. Playoffs, Northampton, Salford, Orient, Swindon. Then 8th, 9th, 10th, Walsall, Crawley and Wimbledon. 11th, Hartlepool, 12th, Tranmere. 13th, Gillingham, 14th, Doncaster, 15th, Stevenage, 16th, Newport, 17th, Sutton, 18th, Grimsby, 19th, Barrow, 20th, Crewe, 21st, Colchester, 22nd, Carlisle, and going down in 2 relegation spots, Rochdale and Harrogate. There you absolutely have it. There is my 124. Liam Chu, if that is more accurate than yours, then sucker on these nuts. If not, well, I'll just take the forfeit. I'll just do it anyway. So, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening. Liam, over to you, mate.
That was
What was
terrible.
Right.
was
Can we
terrible.
just make a point? 5 out of the top 7, you got in the top 7. It's not bad. Now,
I massively lowballed Stevenage, didn't I?
you did.
Even
Now-
though even at the start of the season, I thought they would have done better than that.
So let's throw your results in. So let's start from the top here. AFC Wimbledon, you had them 10th. They finished 21st. Barrow, you had them 19th and they finished 9th.
Oh, that's bad as well.
You had Bradford 3rd, but we finished 6th. That's not bad.
Take that.
Carlisle 22nd. They actually finished 5th, Grant. Wait, if you think that's bad, what do you think?
I just done it because I don't like Carlisle.
Yeah, I did the same, but believe it or not, I've got one worse. Right. Colchester 21st. They finished 20th. That's a good call.
That's a very good call.
You had Crawley 9th, but because of what Kevin Betsy's done, and you just can't see it.
Can't see past Kevin Betsy.
You can see it now. Kevin Betsy didn't do it. It was gone by October.
I can't wait to see. Can't wait till Stephen Dimmock sees this.
Oh Christ!
I'm going to hear this for months from him.
I am. Yeah. Crew. You had Crew 20th. They finished 13th. Did better than you thought. Crew actually finished best, I think, out of the top. Oh no, yeah. Crew finished better than any of the 4 that came down. Doncaster 14th, but they finished 18th. So we gave Doncaster a little bit of credit there. Gillingham 13th, finished 17th. Grimsby, you said 18th. They finished 11th.
Not a lot better than I thought they would. A hell of a lot better.
Harrogate, rock bottom, getting smashed by Swindon. You've got a -1 on your bet. Don't really matter. They finished 19th. They were quite comfortably safe in the end. Never got dragged into that relegation battle you spoke about all season.
Oh, I kept up with that all season.
Yeah, you did. Weirdly, you were in the relegation zone and you wouldn't admit that you were in trouble, but Harrogate, that were 12 points clear, were in trouble. And were slipping it. Hartlepool United 11th. They finished 23rd, relegated. Leyton Orient 6th, finished 1st. Mansfield, you had 2nd. They shit the bed. They finished 8th. Newport 16th, finished 15th. That's a good one.
That's a good one as well.
It's your point savers. And Northampton 4th and 3rd, point saver. And Rochdale 23rd and 24th, point savers.
So close.
Salford 5th, finished 7th. Stevenage 15th, finished 2nd. Stockport 1st and 4th. Sutton 17th and 14th. Swindon, you thought were going to sneak it. They didn't. Finished 10th.
Wasn't that far out at the end of the day? Positions wise.
Because they are the mid team, aren't they? They're that team. And Walsall, you predicted 8th. They finished 16th. So what I'm going to do?
There's some that are pretty good on that.
Yeah, pretty close ones. So I'm going to read you mine now, Graham. I hope you're ready for this.
Good God.
You ready for this? So I'm going to just go through my 1 to 24. They're there.
Yeah, let's go.
So, number 1, first, I had Stockport County.
We matched.
Second, I had Bradford. Third, I had Walsall. Grant, it gets worse.
Oh, no.
Because 4th, I had Crawley. I thought better of Kevin Betsy than you did. 5th, though, I had Leyton Orient, and I had Leyton Orient actually winning the playoffs. I've got the teams underlined. 6th, I had Salford. And 7th, I had Stevenage.
Oh, you had a lot more faith in Stevenage than I did.
I said Stevenage were going to do well. I didn't know they were going to do as well as they did.
I think, if you look at the start of the season, I think if you'd have said 15, Stevenage fans would have said, that's a good finish for us.
They'd have taken it. Of course they would. They'd have just liked to not been involved in the fight. 8th place, Mansfield Town.
Bang on.
9th place, Swindon. Finished 10th. 10th, I had Gillingham. 11th, I had Tranmere. So I thought the same as you. Similar. Mate, 12th, I had Northampton.
Oh, wow. You seen a collapse?
Yeah, I didn't see this collapse coming, though, because 13th, I had Hartlepool.
Oh, wow.
So cheers for that.
That makes my choice not too bad.
No, I didn't see you guys having the bad season that you had. I did see it, like, I saw on that first preseason game, but I believed what you said. Oh, this won't be a problem. But I said to you on that first preseason game, you guys are in a bad way. Anyway, I then had Doncaster in 14th, which I believe you did as well. We actually both had the same there. I had Grimsby in 15th, so I got that closer. I had Rochdale 16th.
Oh.
Mate, it gets worse. Carlisle 17th. Funny. Newport 19th. Oh, sorry, Colchester 18th, Newport 19th. AFC Wimbledon 20th, which isn't a bad one. Crew 21st. Sutton 22nd. So I had similar beliefs to you with Sutton. 23rd, I had Harrogate. And rock bottom, I had Barrow. Absolute shambles. So let's bring my results into there. So as you can see, shit the bed on quite a few as well. So what I'm going to do on this next screen, Grant, you can see in the middle
How far out we are.
how far out we were. So you were 11 out, I was 1 out, and you've got marked on it the winners of each round. The yellow winner, the yellows are where we both got the same. So we both got Stockport right, outwise, and we both got Doncaster right, outwise. So we broke it down into 4 categories. We broke it down into rounds 1, which is what we decide the forfeit on. Rounds 1, and then we had number of points. So you wanted the least amount of points. Then we had best result, so team that you got the best result with, and then worst result. So we both won 13 rounds because we
That's mad, isn't it?
Because we both got the same results.
Yep.
So we're both doing the forfeit. That's why when you mentioned the forfeit, I went, shit, because I remember what the forfeit is.
So did I.
However, points-wise, I won. I'm 4 points ahead of you. But look at the best guess.
Hold on, I've got 150, you've got 146.
Yes, but it's lowest points wins.
That's
that
the
means
lowest, right?
you were out by 150 places overall. Tranmere, you got bang spot on, and Mansfield, I got spot on. But the worst guesses, you were 17 places out for Carlisle, and I was 18 places out for Crawley.
It was so close.
If you'd not been spiteful towards Carlisle, you'd have won.
Yeah. But then I would have been out. I probably wouldn't have got Tranmere bang on, and I probably would have got other teams just out.
Yeah, it depends how many you pull Carlisle up, I suppose. Yeah. So there we have it. Those are the final results there. And yeah, so now we need to talk about this forfeit. Do you want me to find it online and share a screen?
Unless we get another one, like a more up-to-date forfeit, because that's quite an old one now, isn't it? It's about
Do
a
you not
year
think
old.
it'd be absolutely fucking hilarious? No,
No, I really don't.
No. You're saying that though because you are going to shit the bed when you have to do it. Yeah, but that's what it's about. That's a forfeit, Grant.
I'd rather drink a bottle of vodka. I mean, after watching that video, I don't think I need to drink another bottle of vodka.
No, you definitely don't.
I think you can tell a key difference that I don't drink as much now when you look at me compared to that video.
I found the video.
Oh no!
Let me just get the actual video up because I don't want it as a short.
I'm not looking forward to this.
No, I'm not either, but it's going to be funny. So
by 4 points.
We both got to do it though.
I know. Why do we both of you do it?
Because it was only based on the number of rounds. The points were just a bonus. So we've both got to do this.
Right, okay. I thought it was because it was the points. I lost out.
No. We both got to do this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So, it's the rubber band game. Oh no. That's a whipping one, is that? What's that about? What the hell is that?
I don't want to know what sort of thing you're watching.
That's the whipping one. That's not the right one. It's supposed to be it says rubber band game. Oh, basically, guys, it's
watching a guy getting spanked on the arse.
So basically, rubber bands around. You're not allowed to make noise. You've got a party thing in your mouth. You can't make noise.
We're not doing it round our leg, though.
Yes, we're doing it around the back of his legs. Well, round his legs and pulling it from the back so it hits the. Yeah,
I'm not doing it on my nipples.
Calf.
No one needs to see my nipples. Oh, it's going to be sore.
Worst part is you've got to get your missus to do it. But she's going to fucking love it.
It's not going to be fun.
This is going to be good.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
So you're not allowed to make a noise, Grant?
Not allowed to make a noise.
How many are we saying? Shall we do? I think it's fair. We got 13 points each. You have to do it 13 times.
Oh.
I think that's fair. And it has to be a good elastic band as well.
Right,
like one of the thick ones.
Right, okay.
And a party streamer in your mouth.
Oh, one of the ones that unwinds.
Yeah, so it goes if you make a noise. But if you make a noise, your total doesn't go down. You've got to do 13 silent.
Oh.
So if you make a noise, you've got to do another.
Right, okay.
So guys, I think that's going to be funny. I think that'll work.
It's going to be quite funny. The group chat's going to love it.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of time. Tell them what we've got planned, what we've got coming up.
Let's.
Grant, do you not know what we've got coming up? So, guys, we have an interview. We have a few interviews lined up. We do have a few interviews lined up. I think the first one that we're going to do, because this was what we're talking about with McCurdy. It was like, it went so big, we needed to make sure the next interview hit as well. And we want to make sure that we get the right person because we want to continue to grow. And don't get me wrong, there's people that we're going to interview that come from teams that don't have that bigger background. We'll still do them, and we want to do them. We've got a few lined up. So we've got lined up. These are the ones we've got lined up. We've got Pete Wild.
Yes, we do have Pete Wild.
We've got Matt Smith from Salford.
Yep.
We have Ryan Sparks from Bradford.
Yep. And Mark Halsey.
We have Mark Halsey, the referee, because we want to get into a referee discussion about what's been going on there. We are working on a third Swindon because we've done Jack Payne. We did Harry McCurdy. We want to do a current Swindon. Maybe not player. Maybe in the staffing side of things. I have one that I'm actually doing as well, which I don't know if I've told you about yet, Grant. I've put together. I think I have told you about. I'm going to say. So we're doing a behind an unsung heroes.
Yes, I do know about this one.
So we've never announced this. So the unsung heroes are the people at the club that keep that club ticking over, from day-to-day ticket office staff to media staff to the guys who, the groundsmen. And we have got lined up a hell of a lot of people from this year's title winners, Leyton Orient. We've got their unsung heroes.
Do you know what I'm really excited about this one? So we'll get to see people who have been at the club since they got relegated down the National League, and we'll be able to show how the club's changed, how the club's grown to going up from winning the National League to now building into being an EFL club again, to now winning League Two and now growing into a League One club. It's good. I'm really, really excited for that one.
Yeah. Sticking with the unsung heroes thing, we also have the unsung heroes of Crawley. We've got Preston Johnson, Eben Smith, and Hunter Orell coming on. I'm joking. They don't even respond to our messages anymore. Oh, well, they do.
We have been trying to get Preston to come on for a part 2 now that the season's finished. We have been asking them publicly. I was messaging them towards the end of the season, to be honest with you, when it was coming down the last couple of games. Going, look, it's me or you here.
Yeah, and I spoke to him as well, and like away from football, like, because we don't agree on what's going on at Crawley, and we could go for hours about that. And like, I spoke to him, and there were a few things that happened that we were told about, like that, and I like we got messages to people who know him and just said, look, just a heads up, and this isn't us grassing on anyone. This is people coming to us saying, look, this is what's been planned, and it's not right. So Preston messaged saying he appreciated it, and it, we made sure that things stayed football related, as it should. What we have got agreed, now we need to get a date because he's gone silent. We've got Matthew Etherington.
Yes, we do have Matthew Etherington as well.
Matthew Etherington is a yes. We are in the final stages of Grant McCann.
And we're also in the final stages and just waiting for a date for the big one. The big one.
Wait, which is the big one? There's two big ones.
The big one.
Oh, the big one. We'll save the big one for last.
The big one for last. Right.
We have the other big one, which in my opinion, I think is the big one. Daryl Clark.
Daryl Clark's going to be so good. I cannot wait to sit down with Trig.
So we're going to have a nice chat with Daryl Clark. He's gone on holiday and he deserves it. He's spending some time with his family. He's having a few weeks away, and then we're sitting down. We spoke the week before last. He said he's more than happy to come on and have a chat, and he's looking forward to it, which is great.
He's a good guy.
Have we missed anyone else? I've got more people on this list.
I've got the big one.
Save the big one, because as it stands, I'm going to just do a quick search, because I know if I type in Matt Smith, it brings up the list.
Macaulay Southam Hales. He did agree to come on.
Yeah.
But we're struggling to get him. So if anyone is in conversation with Macca, just tell him to come on.
Yeah, I can send him another DM. Kevin Ellison. The reason we stopped, we did announce Kevin Ellison and then we stepped back a bit, was because he did another podcast and it was like a 3-part series about his career, and we were like, why does he want to come on and just
we talk about?
Yeah. So we don't want to repeat. We don't want him to have to repeat. Steve Evans.
Big Steve.
Big Steve has agreed. He wanted. Well, I'll give him a message after this. Ashley Naddison.
Yes, we've got loads that have agreed.
We've got loads that have agreed to come on, and we're in conversations with them. We just got to get them right. This week, in fact, yesterday we had a nice little chat randomly with Paul Farman, obviously Barrow goalkeeper, ex-Lincoln goalkeeper. And we said, look, in pre-season, are you interested? He was like, oh, come on now. Like, right, we'll get that.
That's the really difficult thing I don't think we appreciated during the season, is how hard it is to get players, staff, managers throughout the season. It's so difficult to nail them down to put so many commitments on.
Yeah. It's horrible because they don't want to say no. And I think a lot of them said yes, and then realised how busy they were. And like, we were very open and just said, look, don't matter if you're busy, don't matter, we'll do it when you're ready. Like we had Ryan Sparks scheduled. I've got it on my little calendar. We had him scheduled in for a date, but with everything that's gone on,
it hasn't happened. Commit to it. Yeah,
no, which is fine. We'll get the playoffs out of the way, and then we'll have a chat with him. I had weirdly, I ended up in a curry house with him at 3:30 in the morning 2 weeks ago. Absolutely, like he was sober. Player of the Season awards. I couldn't say my own name, but we were trying to find.
Say your own name.
No, but we're trying to find a curry house open. Believe it or not, curry houses in Bradford don't open until 3 a.m. on a Thursday. So we ended up in Raja's chicken place, and I had a burger. And
not Raj Singh's chicken place.
No, definitely not Raj Singh's chicken place. Do not poke the man. Just by the way, 3-0 to Chef Wednesday. Raj, we ended up in Raja's. I had a chicken burger. Liv fell asleep on a table.
Nice.
And then I like it. A taxi coming home. I have not felt that rough in a long time.
Since you were in Hartlepool and I get COVID.
Yeah. No, do you know, since the day of the Queen's funeral, because we did drinking games the night before. And I was bad that day. So, Grant, tell him the big one. And then we've got a non-football related thing that we're doing as well.
The big one, Jeff Stelling.
Big Jeff.
Can't wait. I cannot wait.
Can't wait. He said there's some stuff going on at the minute, which we saw the announcement from that he's leaving Sky. There's obviously something going on at the minute. I think he's probably got something else lined up, so we're waiting for that so that he can get his stuff in order, and then we're having a sit down with him about everything. And
that's gonna be a good one, just to chat about everything.
Yeah, and we'll be able to find out what's going on behind the scenes at. No, I don't necessarily mean behind the scenes at Pools, but he'll obviously know a little bit more that he can talk about, and we can maybe get some clarity on rumours and things like that, because that's what everybody, I think, isn't getting from Hartlepool. Now, non-football related stuff. Grant, do you remember the conversation? I'm putting this out here on recording now because I want everyone to see it, and I want everyone to go.
I don't know what's coming here.
So yesterday we had a discussion in the group chat about a drinking challenge.
Oh no.
Live on stream.
Oh, yeah.
So, me and Grant are going to line up several bottles of spirits. Live on camera. Several. And we're going to watch B-movie. Now,
this all happened because Liam likes to watch streams of movies He likes to watch movies, and he streams himself watching. He doesn't watch streams of movies. Let's just
Well, I do watch streams of movies
on Netflix.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm not bother me. What are they going to do after me? You know what I mean? Psst, come at me, bro. So no, we're going to watch B movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime the word B is mentioned, we have to take a shot.
Yep.
But we're going to mix it up. We're going to let people choose, or people will vote. If we've got 7 bottles out, it'll be a vote of 1 to 7 every time it's said.
Yep.
Whatever they choose, we'll drink. I think what we do is 3 of the 4 bottles will have been substituted for water.
Yeah.
But you won't know which. You won't ever see the bottles.
Unless it's whiskey.
No, you won't see. I don't think they see the bottles.
Yeah.
I think we line up 7 shots, and then we mix them up, and then we'll sort it. We'll sort it. So we line up 7. We line up a shot. Oh, we'll fix the rules. Basically, someone's going to die.
Probably me.
I won't be so sure. Andrew, yeah. I'll just fall asleep.
They see B a lot in that movie. Like, have you seen the one where
B movie? In the B movie? What?
Have you seen the video where they speed up B movie every time they say B? It lasts 7 minutes.
Yeah. This is not good.
There's also another one where they do it at 3,000 times speed, but then they put it in normal time any time they say B. And B is said a lot.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. That's the challenge, and I think we need to find a way to do this for charity, because I'm not killing myself for no.
Yeah,
we need to find a way to do this for charity. I think people should be donating throughout. We'll find a way to get people to donate throughout, and I think, do you know what? I think people donate, and anyone that donates gets a choice of a number.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I think, because what I've just realised is if they pick 7 and I go like that with 7 and don't react, they're going to go, that's water. So then they're going to pick another one next time, and then they're never going to touch 7 again.
Yeah, so, but that's the challenge, to try and not react to it.
Yeah, or we get a wheel to spin, and they get a choice. They get a spin of the wheel if they donate.
Oh, you can do a spin of the wheel. You can do a spin of the wheel.
But other than that, we've got loads planned. Loads to do. We're going to have our pre-season specials coming up. I think we're speaking to fans, teams that are coming down, especially, and teams that are coming up. We're going to have a chat with them, because we've got to say welcome. I nearly said welcome to Wrexham.
Oh, I can't believe you just done that.
I know.
It's just going to be really difficult is finding like a Wrexham fan from when they get relegated, not a Wrexham fan who's like just turned up in the last 2 years.
Yeah, so I found a couple, but I got into an argument. This is going off on a bit of a tangent, but I got into an argument with one the other day, and he was like, "You don't know what we've been through as a club, and it's fairy tale story." And I said, out of curiosity, what would you have done if they didn't have that documentary on Disney Plus? And he went, "Probably still support Fulham."
Yeah.
And just that proves the point. I don't have an issue with Wrexham. I think Wrexham's fans that went down deserve this. I think the ones that have jumped 100%. The ones that have jumped on a bandwagon and are just there because it's Ryan Reynolds. No, like they're the ones that I can't be arsed dealing with. The Hollywood FC ones.
We're gonna get that all. We're gonna get that all season this season, though.
Yeah, we've got the League 1 606 starting.
Yep. Mash together. It's gonna be good.
Are we mashing together, or are we doing them out? Did we work that out? We've got to have
doing the mash on the Sunday night, extending by an hour.
I think that's going to be chaos.
It's going to be great.
I know. We go 3 hours some nights as it is.
I know.
So right, fuck off. Well, yeah, sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep-wise. Jesus Christ, that 30-second countdown at the beginning. Grant uses that every night.
As soon as I hear doom, that's it, done.
His missus were upstairs. She heard that video start playing. She just took everything off and laid down. Buried her ready pillow, ready to go. Please don't show her that. So this is going to go out on... Is it going to go out on Spotify? Can we put it out on Spotify? I don't think we can because it's visual.
It's very visual. It's going to be YouTube.
YouTube only.
Exclusive to YouTube.
Exclusive. So shout out to the real EFL. One.
Yes, I don't think they'll embed this. I think I dropped the C-bomb too many times. Sorry, Gaz.
I just say we don't tell him. Because then we find out if he watches. Hi, Gaz.
Yeah,
if you're watching.
I guess.
So we've nearly touched an hour. That was good. I thought we were going to go a lot longer than an hour when we were breaking down your video, but you just fucking
It was entertaining enough because I was just smashed and useless.
Yeah, that's great. That if a biography of your life, if you wrote an autobiography, it would be Grant Scott Johnson, smashed and useless. That would
put that on my gravestone.
Yeah, smashed and useless. Well, Grant, a couple of minutes early, but fuck it, walk us out.
I've not done a walkout in so long. I feel like I've kind of forgotten how to do this. Everyone, thanks for watching this absolute car crash of a prediction episode. It's been funny. I've been dreading this coming out from the day that I've done it. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, do whatever you do on all the socials, smash the retweet button, laugh at us. Yeah, just do whatever. Subscribe on YouTube. We want YouTube subscribers. Everyone, we've been the Lower League Look.
I don't think this one's going to make the front and back pages of it.